Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Miss Ria as a public speaking lecturer, and dear all of my friends. First of all, let's thank Allah the Almighty for He has been giving us mercy and blessing until we can attend this meeting without any obstacles in this happy place and time. Secondly, may salawat and salam be with our holy prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness in this world as well as in the next world. Because of his effort, we can enjoy the education at this time. I want to thank Miss Ria, who has given me opportunity to deliver my speech in front of this public, and all of my friends for taking the time to listen to my speech. Standing in front of you all, I would like to present my speech under the title The Importance of Aiding English in Education for the Advancement of Our Country. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia, as we know, is a country that has been developing from bad history. History gives a very big effect in the globalization that is in the advancement of our country. Being sacrifice of the colony makes technology and economy development in Indonesia still at the backward. Education is one of many important things to help fascinating economy and technology development in our country. Science is the key of the advancement of all countries, all the world. Because before technology appeared, knowledge was the first thing that's appearing a lot of ideas until the technology was created. And along with the development of science, technology even continuously develops until we can find the technology that we can use at this time. Science is the key of the advancement of a country. Then a question appears: how to get knowledge? The answer is only by education. Education is a tool to get knowledge because no matter how great you are, you will not be able to get knowledge without education. If we talk about education, we will also realize about how important the language is in study and learning process. Without mastering language, it's impossible for us to do the process of education well. The ability to state opinion, to understand the words, and to respond to others' opinion are some examples of understanding language. All of them are included as study and learning process in education. So, is learning foreign language important for the sake of the advancement of education in Indonesia? Absolutely. Mastering foreign language is very important for the quality of education in Indonesia, especially English, because English is an international language which is learned and used in almost all of the countries in the world. Because of that, there will be many problems appear when a country doesn't include English as one of the lessons in study and learning process. That's why English is learned from elementary school up to university. The education in Indonesia or the other countries in the world is also much related to the importance of book. If we treat the education like a gun, then the book will be the missile. Where a gun wouldn't be useful without the missile, and on the contrary, the missile wouldn't also be useful without the gun. That's what the education and the book look like. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many books whose language English that have not been translated into Indonesian. These are the books from the scientists who wrote their expert and invention only in English. If we use only English, if we use only the book whose language is Indonesian in education process, we will lack of knowledge because everything that we get is only from Indonesian book. Means that we must learn English to maximize our knowledge for the sake of development of our education. If only English was not learned in Indonesia, it's impossible that Indonesian people could speak English. As a consequence, our country would have degrees and would be the matter of other countries' discussion. In fact, it's indeed that English must be said important. For example, if we work in a hotel, a bank, a harbor, an airplane, and the others, we need to master English to communicate with the guests. Furthermore, if our president and his translator couldn't speak English, our country wouldn't ever join the meeting among the countries the entire world because the language that they use is English. Seeing such bad examples, thinking about the cause, it must be because of education. In the other words, shortly, the education in Indonesia and all countries all over the world will not be called has a good quality if there is no English subject on the lesson list. Once again, it's because of English is an international language which is very important for the development of our country. Remembering how important English is, there have been many ways that have been made to make us able to learn it faster, whether it's formal, like a school, or non-formal, like course or autodidact. Even there are so many education places that make something like games to make students interested and understand English faster. Some competitions are often also held for the sake of increasing the ability of students in English, like English debate, English speech, and etc. All of these ways are only for the quality of the education of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, before ending this speech, let me conclude the essential points of my speech. There are three. One, knowledge is the key of the development of a country. Two, without education, we wouldn't get knowledge. And last, three, the education in Indonesia wouldn't be said has a good quality without English on the schedule. Finally, I hope all of my explanation have made us understand that English as an international language is very important for the development of our education. That's all I can say. I apologize for many mistakes if any. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next time, and may Allah the Almighty bless us eternally. Amen. And remember, knowing is nothing, we must apply. Willing is nothing, we must do. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.